Welcome to Diesel's RV Adventure. This year we were supposed to be heading to northern British Columbia, but due to COVID we had to stay local. So we're just out here in Agassiz, Harrison. We're about a kilometer from the road to Harrison Hot Springs and about 5 minutes from Agassiz. Brand new campsite, just opened in May. Surprising number of people are here. Mainly RVs. It's the way they have it set up. It's a small site, only 30. Excuse the noise behind us, but we're right on the edge of the road here. 32 sites, all gravel, all with water, electricity, and sewer, picnic table, and fire pits. There will be a little store, a laundromat when it's completely finished here. There is a pool that will be constructed, probably won't be ready till next July, we hear. And they also have about 8 small cabins, including some that are handicap accessible, that if you're not a camper, you can actually stay in these little cabins and join your friends that are actually in RVs. As you see, the weather behind us, up ahead of us, is a little stormy. It's been forecasted showers, but we've had a beautiful day. We've been up to Weaver Lake today, which I've never been to, and we'll post some pictures on that a little later. There's Diesel ahead of us with my wife Cheryl, and we're just taking a wander around the campground, and we'll give you a quick overview. You come into the office, easy check-in, do it online. They are registered with CampSpot, an RV registration site that you can book all your RV sites at. Very easy to log in, pick your site, pay, no problem. We came, there's a fee for dogs. We had to pay that when we got here, and they just did it on the site because they're not quite set up to have Visa, MasterCard at the front desk yet. So everything is online right now here. Manager lives above, so there's somebody on site at all times. You can see some construction behind the fence there. That is where the pool will go eventually. Cabins surrounding it. So it's a nice little layout. I'd say it's still being built. All the sites are ready. Playground, you'll see in a few minutes, are not quite ready yet. It's going to be a beautiful log feature. They're adding more grass to the back of the property. They say we're kind of right in farm country here. There's a farm next door to us. There's some cows we'll be coming up to shortly. When we get around the corner here, that is supposed to be very friendly. Looks like they have a live-in people as well. That's the only one we see that is permanent. And we noticed they were also doing some of the landscaping and work around cutting the lawn this morning. So I think they're basically live-in managers. So it's kind of nice. You feel safe in here. You do get a noise from the Highway 7 behind us. We're also probably about a half a kilometer from the railroad track, so the CP line is right behind us. And yes, you hear them, but we don't notice them at night. As we come to the back of the property, you can see sites going all the way down to the end there. Beautiful gazebo they've got in the middle with picnic tables. And this whole back area is going to be open grass space for playing games, whatever have you. You can see the children's play structure slowly being built. They were busy laying the dirt today, and it was a very strong manure smell. Kind of off-putting, but we're in farm country, so you get used to it. So it's still a work in progress. We're just looking down here to see if we can find the cows. They're not out tonight. We were feeding the cows last night. A couple nice black and white ones, I think, were out there, and Cheryl was feeding them. So I say it's not a bad site. All the sites are pretty well leveled. As I say, electric, sewer, water, picnic table. Some of the sites haven't been used yet. You can tell that. Fire pits haven't been put in the ground. But overall, they're still trying to grow grass in the midsection there. So they got a big sign, stay off the grass in the middle. But yeah, it looks pretty nice. We've enjoyed ourselves. We've been here since Sunday. We're leaving tomorrow morning on Friday. And that's our first week of vacation. And then we'll be heading off on Sunday. And we're heading up to Whistler. So we'll give you an update of where the campground is in Whistler. I'd say this one is just a short drive out of Agassiz. About 7-8 minutes from Harrison Hot Springs. It just doesn't have the crowds that you would have at some of the campgrounds up at Harrison towards the lake. As you can see, lots of open space. They do have a washroom building. It's the one over on the far right there. Because of COVID, they have it closed. We have to be totally self-contained. But it will open once they loosen the rules, hopefully in a few more weeks. But otherwise, a pretty nice site. All that will be grass eventually. And they were busy cutting the grass this morning, woke us up. They were learning how to use the lawnmower this morning. But so there'll be lots of green space. Say they left some very mature trees, the big willow there, and completely surrounded by trees all the way around. So lots of retirees have come out here and spending a week. Off and on, some people using the trailers for the first time, we've noticed today. Families out for the weekend now. As we'll come around the corner to where we are and show our setup. There's the beast and our site. Truck's a little dirty today. We went up to Weaver Lake, which we've never been to. They said it was four-wheel drive only. There were trailers in there, but yeah, it was a little on a rough side. We had to be in four-wheel drive going up the hills. And you see all the hookups there, sewers all lined up for you. We got a gazebo over the picnic table. They're really asking us not to be on the grass too much, especially trying to kill it while they're trying to get it going. And there we are back at our site with our lovely Springdale. So, first step of Diesel's RV adventure, Agassiz Harrison. Next week it'll be with. So talk to you guys later.